Hello, my name is Nene Ibezim and I'm an English language tutor and a teacher trainer. I started to teach in a small village, Ikongba village in Ogun State here in Nigeria. When I started to teach in my community, the very first thing I did was to immerse myself in the community. What this entailed was starting to spend a lot of time with the students in my classroom, working with them to their homes. I spent time with them even in the communities. And it was an opportunity for me to understand their way of life. It was an opportunity for me to build relationship with their parents. I realized that the parents of the children were not invested in their child's education, and I knew that that was a huge concern because I understand the value that parental involvement can really bring to the academic achievements of children in the classroom. And so what I did was to introduce an arts literacy program in the school. This basically meant that we were integrating arts across the different curriculum in our classroom. So I extended the invitation to the parents of the children in my classroom, and for the very first time we had the parents invited. They came into the school, they were in the classroom, they were sitting with their children and were getting involved and participating actively in their child's learning experience. That was the very first time that this would happen in the school, and it had such huge impact on the level of involvement of the parents in their child's activities and learning journey as well. And so a lot of our activities was project-based, hands-on activities to teach the children. I also explored game-based learning in my classroom. I taught the children how to play chess, how to play Scrabble. Scrabble helped the children in improving their literacy skill because they had the opportunity to practice with the words that they had learned. They had the opportunity to learn new words to expand their vocabulary. We also explored the use of chess. Chess helped the students in my classroom to build critical thinking skills. It also helped them to be very analytic as well. I also had to leverage heavily on community engagement. This is because I was deeply invested in ensuring that the education of the students in my school was sustainable and that they continued to attend school and not have to drop out. I engaged in different advocacy programs in the community that educated and enlightened parents, members of the community on the importance and the value of education for their children. As a result of the remarkable work I did in the classroom, in 2020, I transitioned to be a teacher trainer. I started to train teachers on effective classroom strategies to ensure that learning was made possible for every child in their classroom. I also explored how teachers can use locally made materials to ensure learning for the children in their classroom, how they can leverage on creating locally made materials as instructional tools and materials to facilitate learning in their different classrooms. I also started a YouTube channel for teachers in Africa, where I upload videos of engaging, fun classroom activities that teachers can utilize to make learning very interesting and fun for their students.
She's the first person in that school that creates this arts work, that she called all parents to come and know how their children, they are working in the school. We tell them that their future is going to be bright, and I appreciate her for that. My son, his position in the class then was 10th position, but when Auntie Nene came, he took the first position overall. In fact, I'm so glad.
She has helped me with English, basic science, and mathematics. I didn't know how to speak English, but when Miss Nene now come, now I know how to speak English.
Currently, I'm creating course content for teachers on how to facilitate student engagement and effective classroom management strategies. I'm hoping to build resource banks for teachers around the world that would contain customizable tools, resources for teachers. Thank you.